The Mongolian Children's Art Center was established on September 1, 1988 as the pioneer student training and production center. In connection with the adoption of the new constitution, it was renamed as the Mongolian Children's Art Center in 1993. It still specializes in fine arts and technology in order to develop children's talents, spend their free time effectively, teach them life skills and provide them with vocational guidance. The center has provided training and education to more than 10,000 children in accordance with their interests.
The Mongolian Children's Art Center is a wonderful place that provides free education to children in the fields of fine arts, handicrafts, and technology according to their interests. Since 2017, we have been working on a mission for creative Mongolian children who cherish their heritage. So one of the clubs that is working to accomplish this goal is the Mongolian Calligraphy class. When children study in the calligraphy class, they become more dedicated. They develop their understanding about the use of Mongolian culture and their own heritage. I have said before that learning the Mongolian script is the key to success. I would like to invite more children to come to the art center and to try it. We also organize exhibitions related to the Mongolian script every year. An example of this is the international exhibition Mongol Torcht and the annual exhibition called One World dedicated to World Poets Day. The annual exhibition of Mongolian Calligraphy under the auspices of the President of Mongolia has been successfully organized online this year. Congratulations to all the students who participated in the Eternal Heavens Letter exhibition. In the future, I wish for students to continue to expand their understanding and to spread their knowledge about the Mongolian script and calligraphy.
In the 13th century, Genghis Khan united the many scattered provinces of Mongolia to form the Great Mongol Empire, which became the basis for the development of the Mongolian language and script. Many documents state that the Uyghur Mongolian script was used in 1205 when Genghis Khan captured Tatangunga, the secretary of Tayan Han of Naiman. It was used by the Mongol provinces that established their state in Mongolia.
This calligraphy behind me was created by all the students in my class at the Mongolian Art Center under the guidance of teacher Dolum Surang. This calligraphy is based on a part of Injinash's novel Huksotr. We chose the novel because it's about Genghis Khan. It took a lot of work and it took many days. During the calligraphy class, we all learned many positive qualities, such as being at peace and understanding each other. You may not know the novel, but I think reading this book will give you a little bit of information about the novel. We spent a week doing the calligraphy. Preparations were done before we started. For example, it involves a lot of work, such as coloring the paper. This means that it takes at least 7 days to complete this work. It also took 7 days to do this calligraphy.
Muhtingrim Bichik 2020, which translates to Eternal Heaven's Ladder, is an exhibition of Mongolian calligraphy students dedicated to Genghis Khan's Day and Mongolian Pride Day. The Mongolian language forms the mind of the Mongolian people and creates the Mongolian culture as well as the Mongolian people, while the Mongolian script serves as the preserver and strengthener of the security of the Mongolian language, thinking and civilization. An exhibition of calligraphy called Eternal Heaven's Ladder has become a major celebration on Mongolian Pride Day. This year, on the day of Genghis Khan's birthday, many children were actively involved in the study of writing and creating at a high level of skill. The policy and action plan of the President of Mongolia for 2017 to 2021 contains a provision on protecting the national historical traditions, language and cultural immunity in the era of globalization and rapid technological development.
Монгол бичгийн хичээл.
Hello, my name is Tisma. I'm a freshman at the Mongolian University of Education. I've been studying at the Mongolian Calligraphy Children's Art Center for 4 years since the 9th grade. I first started studying the Mongolian script at the 8th grade. At first, my teacher told me that a new calligraphy club was going to open and told me to go to the Mongolian Children's Art Center. At that time, I really didn't like calligraphy, but I'm standing here now because I've had great desire to learn from the results as I've improved over the years. The Key of Wisdom sculpture behind me is the joint work of 5 people. The Key of Wisdom is 3 meters by 4 meters. Each of the 5 lines were written by a different person. It was completed in a month. The Key of Wisdom is generally a work of art that teaches people different teachings in each line.
The opening ceremony of the exhibition of Mongolian Calligraphy depicting students' work dedicated to the Mongolian Pride Day. The birthday of Genghis Khan was scheduled to be held in November 2020, but due to the COVID-19 pandemic, it was postponed. The Muhtingrinbichig exhibition was successfully organized, in which more than 140 children participated, and the exhibition was held in March 2021.
Hello, my name is Tingong. I'm a freshman at the University of Science. I've been studying calligraphy for 5 years now. At first, I didn't know that such a club existed. I thought I would come and try it, so I started studying. In the beginning, there were many times when I felt depressed. I wasn't satisfied with my progress. I kept trying and got better and started liking it more. This is the work of our children's calligraphers. It takes 2 years of studying for children to do such a work. Writing in pencil first, then write it with a pen. Then they start writing with a brush. It takes about 6 months to write with a pencil, and also it takes 6 months to learn to write with a pen. A child's speed varies depending on their abilities. These are works of children who have been studying for 2 years. They chose their own poems and they have to figure it out about how to do them. So they choose all the lines and brushes they need and do it themselves. About 30 to 40 children participated in this work. All children who could not hold the brush participated. There were children who wanted to test themselves. Every creation is different. It can be said that all works are unique, as the writing style changes depending on the characteristics of each child and how long they've been learning.
My name is Oyun Erden. I'm a 12th grade student at the capital's school number 2. The calligraphy behind me was done by me. I created it. Chapters 1 and 2 of The Secret History of the Mongols were written in this work. The reason I chose this book is we studied in literature class in our 10th and 11th grades. From what I've noticed, not all students seem to understand it. Because of this, my classmates, who had not been interested in Mongolian script, became interested in when I started studying it, and I taught them what I knew about Mongolian script and calligraphy. When I showed them this work, they became even more interested in the secret history of the Mongols. Not everyone seems to understand what it is all about. Usually, people only have the idea that it's about just Genghis Khan. It can be said that I made this for people to get the right understanding about the secret history of the Mongols. I can say that I came up with the idea to do this work a year ago. It's based on many experiments I used to produce good calligraphy. I also consulted with my teacher before starting. Many things are discussed and planned before starting, such as size and title. Unfortunately, I started this project before the pandemic, but I wasn't able to finish it. Then I had to finish it by taking it home. The size of my work is 2.4 by 1.2 meters, which is quite large. I had a lot of problems taking it home. For example, it didn't fit in elevators or cars. But with the help of my family and friends, I was able to complete it. I'm studying Mongolian calligraphy and script for the 3rd year. This is the 2nd year that I have participated in the Eternal Heavens Letter exhibition. Since I started studying the Mongolian script and calligraphy, I have gained a lot of good qualities. I realized that I became more patient and diligent. I'm very happy that I have developed so many good habits that I should have as an individual.
Mongolian calligraphy is the technique of handwriting in the classical Mongolian script, which comprises 90 letters connected vertically by continuous strokes to create words. The letters are formed from 6 main strokes, known as head, tooth, stem, stomach, bow, and tail respectively. This meticulous writing is used for official letters, invitations, diplomatic correspondence, and love letters, for a form of shorthand known as synchronic writing, and for emblems, logos, coins, and stamps in folded forms. The rate of social transformation, urbanization, and globalization has led to a significant drop in the number of young calligraphers. Special measures are therefore needed to attract young people to the traditional art of writing and to safeguard and revitalize the tradition of the Mongolian script and calligraphy.